In this video, we're going to talk about how to grow your business without paid ads. Specifically, how to grow your social media accounts, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, all of it, with this one automation tool that I discovered. And I'm going to share it with you step by step how it works. So this is for you if you want to grow your audience. If you have a small audience, this is definitely for you. If you have a huge audience already, this is probably not going to be of benefit. But if you're like most people, you have a small audience and you want to maximize that audience and get more leads and sales from your socials, this is definitely for you. This is a great alternative to spending money on ads. I do both. I like having organic and paid ad methods to generate traffic, but I'm going to specifically show you the automated organic approach here. And then most importantly, how to be non-sleazy about it. All right. Because nobody hates it more than I do to get a straight pitch in the DMs from somebody you don't know. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to avoid that so you can maintain your dignity, but also how to really scale mass DMs. All right. So that you can scale it and keep it personal all at the same time. And then I'm going to show you how to automate this entire process and how to stay organized. So this is going to be like if you use spreadsheets, right? Let's say you have like setters in your business. You're a coach, consultant, agency owner, whatever, you're using setters to set appointments. You definitely need this tool, especially if you're just using spreadsheets and you get disorganized and you get lost in your DMs. This will help clarify that. All right. So real quick, this is right here. What we're talking about is this little component within the entire ecosystem of, this is what I call the automated school system. This is my main traffic generating, lead nurturing system that I teach. Okay. Organic, paid ads, and then automation and organic. But you can use this tool to, like in this example, I'm using it to grow my Instagram, and then I use it to get people into my free community, which is where I nurture them, provide a ton of value and content, and then we convert them, and then we sell them a percentage of them that are the right fit into my core connection offer. So what we're talking about is this little component here today. If you want to know more about this, I have videos on that. I have a free course on that as well. It's an hour long. Break all this down step by step. It's community's the future in marketing from my perspective, especially understanding that we are in the trust recession, right? So I believe that is a big problem that must be overcome. And the old ways of marketing don't work as good. They still work. They just don't work as good, in my opinion. I've been doing this for 6 years, running an online business for 6 years, just about 6 years. And then I also, if you don't know me, I ran a gym for 9 years. And that's really where I learned all of my marketing stuff. All right. So automation, organic, let's dive in. And I do have a cold. And then that is a part of the school system is a part of this authority content ecosystem where I really talk about creating content that positions you as a guide. There's a bunch of stuff that goes in there. Ultimately, it's a part of my freedom creator way. That's what I call it, like this whole model of building a business you actually love, 20 to 100K a month profit, living the free life, right? Those are our aspirations. And it is comprised of these unique mechanisms. You need leverage. You need a solid conversion path to get them from cold to sold. You need a content ecosystem, right? Not just a funnel. And then you got to master yourself. Then you got to have a solid aligned offer, right? So I'm not going to dive into that, but let's get into it. The principle here is like the more conversations you have, the more cash you're going to make, right? So the more DM conversation, the more you're just interacting with people, the more likely your sales are going to go up. No matter what you're selling, courses, you're selling coaching, consulting, services, doesn't matter. The problem is, how do you grow your audience, right? Because in order to get more sales, in order to get more leads, you got to have people seeing your stuff, seeing your content, right? And that was my main problem. And I'm always trying stuff, right? So paid ads are good. I still run them, but they're expensive. Not everybody can afford paid ads, especially if you have a small audience. For example, if you're familiar with the Instagram funnel, you run like an Instagram ad, you give them some value in the ad, and then it says, hey, follow me for more. And then that's cool. That grows your audience. But what I found is like 1 out of 12 are actually someone that is in my target audience. Everyone else are just like, they have no profile picture, or just a bunch of random Instagram people, right? So that's the problem. You get unqualified leads when you're trying to grow your audience. Paid ads still work. It's just you need higher volume. And only 1 out of 12, 1 out of 10, at least in my niche. Maybe in your niche, it's different. But that's what I've experienced. I still run those ads, the IG funnel. I still run it because I'm always looking to grow the audience. But for a lot of people, like I said, it's expensive. The other thing is, the other problem when it comes to growing your audience is content. Whether you're posting content on Instagram organically and just hoping the algorithm will pick it up and get it shown, and then you'll get this plethora of new followers, that's a grind. That is a grind. Still worth it to create content on a consistent basis. I just find it very difficult to do 2 posts a day, even 1 post a day, right? On Instagram, especially when it just gets ignored, right? And that makes you think, oh, maybe your content just sucks. But the reality is just not enough eyeballs are seeing it for whatever reason. Your content's not getting shown. Maybe you may go weeks, months. Like I had a friend do a 90-day sprint and she was posting every day and it was really solid content, but she barely grew her follower account. Like I was watching it for 90 days. I'm like, dude, this is solid stuff. But for whatever reason, she was not growing her followers, which is crazy. So you still need to create content. It's not like you can just grow an Instagram account without content, right? You need to have solid content. But the problem is trying to do it every day. It just leads to burnout. And for me, what I realized was that my content, it wasn't that it sucked. It's just people weren't seeing it. And then when I started using this new software to drive traffic to my Instagram, that's, people started following me organically. They were good leads. They were actually people I serve. So that was surprising to me because I thought, man, maybe my content just sucks, but I just wasn't getting the right eyeballs to see my stuff. So that's a huge problem when you're trying to grow your audience, and it can be discouraging and disheartening when your stuff isn't getting seen, when it's not getting picked up by the algorithm. So this is an amazing solution. Let's dive into it. This is the software I use. I just took screenshots to show you examples, right? So let's say you are a fitness coach and you serve vegans and you have like a vegan niche offer like this person here. I don't know this person. I just use them as an example. You would go to this person's Instagram profile. Let's say you're trying to grow your audience and you want more people that are interested in vegan and getting fit. Then you would check out some of her posts and then you would use the software here to scrape all of the people that have liked this post. So do you think these types of people would be interested in what you offer as well? Yes. So you import all of these profiles into the software. All right. So that's step 1 is scraping leads, and you can get thousands of these within a couple minutes. Super easy. So targeting is a huge issue, and this software solves that. So you can target all of the people that you serve by doing just what I told you. Number 2 is qualifying. So this is the software. This is the cool part, is you can literally get very granular as to what type of profile you deem qualified. So this software connects to pretty much every social platform: X, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, all of them. But I'm specifically showing you Instagram here in school. I have a little bit of a cold right now, so bear with me. So like you can input, make sure this person has this many friends, or make sure they have mutual friends, or make sure they have a minimum amount of posts. It keeps getting better. I already posted that one. And then here, like the profile information, like let's say you're a B2B coach like myself, you can put in all the keywords that would deem the Instagram profile qualified. Digital creator, entrepreneur, coach, agency owner. These are all the people I serve. Spiritual coach, dadpreneur, business coach, marriage coach, right? Those are all the keywords that make an Instagram profile someone that I would want to reach out to. So now we're solving the problem of quality leads, because you don't just want a bunch of random people following you and growing your audience with a crap ton of people that are never going to buy from you. Like that's lame. Like, who cares about how many followers you have if they're all a bunch of people that are never going to buy anything from you? I'd rather have a tiny audience with people that want what I have. So step 3 is engage. So now this is the pipeline. And when you use my affiliate link to get the software as well, I set this up for you. Like I have the templates, I have this profile, this flow, this dashboard. I have it all set up with messaging templates and the automations that I share with you. It took me a long time to build, but when you use my link to get the software, I give that to you for free. Okay. So all of those prospects that we get from Instagram that we scrape, they get loaded into this stage here. And then when I hit this button, run now, it uses those qualifying metrics to qualify who's qualified. As you can see, a lot of them are not qualified, so they get put here. And then if they are qualified, if they pass the test and there's someone like my exact target audience, they get moved here to the qualified prospects column. And then when they're here, I have another automation. And this is where it comes into not being a sleaze bag and being like, hey, you want to buy my stuff? It's like, no, let's connect. And I have like 5 different variations, and I'll just send them a message. Hey, good to connect. Something simple like that. I like your content, right? So it'll send them that message automatically. Just click the button, run now. It sends them that message. And then the next column, it will actually like their posts, right? So it's pretty cool stuff. It'll engage with their content. And then the next column here is I'll send an invite to my school community. And this is how I'm getting like 5 to 10 new people into my group every single day. I'm getting 5 to 10 new followers every day. And it's all organically without being a sleaze bag and just going straight for the pitch. And to be honest, I also do come in here and I actually engage and look at their profiles as well. But this really does the bulk of the work. So I'm not having to manually go through and look at every individual profile until they get here, around here, then I'm actually going in and having conversation with them. But I use the automation as leverage, right? We need leverage in every aspect of our business, in our marketing. If you want to save time and you want to have some free time, which is one of my highest values, you got to have forms of leverage. Okay. And then, so you can use this to grow your Facebook. I use it on Facebook as well. So I have the same type of pipeline on Facebook where it like sends them a friend request. If they accept the friend request, then it sends them a message. So this is huge, man. And this tool, like my buddy, he helps roofers, right? For example, just to give you a little idea of what's possible. He runs paid ads and he uses this software. Using the software, he gets better results with way less money, right? Because he spends close to 10 grand a month or something on ads or more, but he gets higher quality leads. He gets a higher show rate, all from this organic method. And you can use this to grow a Facebook group as well. It doesn't have to be a free school community. And that's what he does. He uses a free Facebook group where he invites a bunch of people every day and then creates content in that group. And he's doing like 160 grand a month. Okay. And the majority of those sales are coming from this method that I'm showing you right here, right? Is get people into a community, provide value, book calls, close deals. It's as simple as that. So this is an amazing solution, especially if you are not wanting to run paid ads yet. It's decently priced software. So I'll post a link below. You can check it out. And this is step 4. This is like what I send. Hey, just wanted to let you know I got this community. I've got 4 courses in here that are free, right? So I'm never asking for a sale. It's still an ask, but it's not requiring anything but their time. Like I said, I'm getting like 5 to 10 people join per day. And then you can have conversations in your Instagram DMs and follow a simple script to book a call right there. Like, hey, what's the main problem you're facing? Is this something you're interested in? Okay, would you like some help with that? Like I said, the more conversations you get into, the more cash you're going to make. So that's step 4. And then step 5 is the organization, right? So a lot of people have this problem. If you have a high volume of leads in your DMs, it's easy to forget who's who. So this software will literally in your Instagram provide this overlay and show you exactly who this person is. And you can organize it so that it's very specific and you know exactly where they're at in the pipeline if they need to be followed up with. Okay. So you can set reminders. And this is huge because if you're using spreadsheets, that gets complicated. This is simplicity and simple scales, right? So hopefully that has helped you. If you have any questions, comment below. I'll post the link if you want to try out the software, and just let me know if you do try it out, and I'll send you the pipeline that'll import all the messages, everything that I built. Just like with one click, you can import it. All right. See ya in the next video.